Hey Taurus Nation, welcome into my channel. Firestorm Shan here. I'm here to do your October energy reading, tarot reading. This is going to be for all placements Taurus, our fixed earth signs. I'm recording this on October the 7th, 2025, 11:27 a.m. Central Texas time. So I sat down here to shuffle for you, and I was like, well, what's going on with Taurus? And I heard temptation. Something might be very tempting. October has a temptation attached to it. Now, I don't know what that means. Something can be very tempting in October. All right. It might require a bit of a risk. If there's a temptation associated with it, then that would mean that you're having a little bit of a second thought. Let me think about it. Let me sit on it a little bit. Let me, you know, that kind of energy. I want to go ahead and get on into your reading. I'm going to be using the Sacred Symbols Oracle to get started. What do we have for Taurus placements, please? We have the Healer. We have a friendship coming in October. It's going to be a very healing relationship. And a Divine Masculine. It could be a Divine Masculine coming towards you. Or you could be a Divine Masculine. However, there is a male figure, a natural healer. This person has healing abilities. They want to be a very good friend to you. I feel like you need that. I think you need friendship in your life, but I'm also sensing a little bit of a hesitation because maybe friendships in the past or relationships in the past were karmic, so they didn't really work out. This one looks good. This one looks like a nice healing relationship. Gratitude is called for. Your prayers are being answered. Some of you have been praying for your soul tribe. It's here in October. Congratulations. You should be very grateful for this person that's coming towards you in October. Lovely. Sure. Well, I guess the reading's over. What else do I need to say? We'll go ahead and pull you some tarot anyway. I'm going to do the Light Seers tarot here. Sun card at the very bottom of the deck. This person is a ray of sunshine, a very happy person. We have the King of Pentacles, which is you. This is Taurus energy on your split deck there, which indicates that this is the solution to your problem. If you had a problem, this person is going to fill a gap or a void. Um, you're good. It's Leo energy attached to that too. So very creative, very passionate, very playful energy. Coming in fast, eight of wands, coming in fast. There you are, the Hierophant. This person wants to commit to you. Nice. Ooh, lots of playful energy with the Page of Wands there. Lovely. My goodness. All right, let's just go ahead and see what else is in the tarot for you. Anything we need to know about this person, please share it with us. Or the situation, please share it with us. Three of Cuppies, Cancerian energy. This person could be a water sign coming towards you. I was picking up on the Healer card as being a water sign as well. The Divine Masculine, though, is also a fire sign, too. So water and fire are here. And then you've got the Gratitude with the flame. You'll be shown the way with the candle. Okay. But this is the Friendship card at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, that confirms what the Oracle cards are saying here. So, heart of the reading. Heart of the reading. Ooh, High Priestess. We had a full moon in Pisces, Aries last night. Um, it was a very emotional. It was water and fire. It was a water and fire moon, full super blood moon, the first super moon of the year. So it feels like a portal opened, an awareness was made, but the Pisces energy of the High Priestess here, there's a spiritual connection. It could be a psychic one as well. You know, I'm picking up on telepathy for some reason. This person might have the ability to do telepathy or read your mind or read your thoughts. They might have spiritual gifts. Okay, all right. What's the crossing energies of the High Priestess? That's your intuition, by the way, High Priestess. Something you've been asking for a long time. Okay, what we got here? Which one's flipped? Okay, we have the Hermit that's crossing this. This is your fellow Earth sign, which is Virgo. Virgo is the ruler of the sixth house, which is your daily routines, your pets, your health regimes. This is just also a symbol of isolation. Another very spiritual card to find the star player inside to focus on healing. And there's the healing card here. Um, we have the Four of Pentacles here as well. You have been holding back and isolating, it looks like, for a while, kind of keeping to yourself. This is the crossing energies. It's what's either helping you or hindering you. If it's helping you heal. If it's hindering you, it's keeping you isolated to where you're not having friendships, and it's time for those to come in. Does that make sense? So take it as it resonates, because there's going to be multiple people here who have on a different timeline, ups and downs like a roller coaster. We're all on different slopes of the ride right now. So what is the driving force of this energy? The foundation of the reading, it's just driving this energy. It's driving it. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take in relationships. So perhaps you have been holding back because Taurus, you're the stable one in the relationship, and you could have been around others who were not very stable. So you withdrew your energy so that you could manifest people who actually give to you. And so it's more of a giving and a receiving kind of relationship, not one person always doing and the other just receiving. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever been around somebody that always lets you buy for the food, the meals? They always let you take care of all the responsibilities because you appear to be the stable one. But what they don't see is that you're working very hard and diligently for your stability. Um, missing out on going out and having a good time and mingling with friends, staying at home and focusing on your coin is what it's looking like. Your coin, your pentacles, your money. But there is a need for some balance to come into play. This person's going to bring that. You should be very grateful for this person. Okay, the headspace of the reading, please. Oh, Taurus, look at this. You pulled your energy, the Taurus Hierophant. I just learned that this is Archangel Metatron I did not know that in the tarot. I just find that so interesting because I think all of the tarot is very spiritual, like Archangel Gabriel is the Lover's card, Archangel Michael is the Temperance card. Um, the Death card is this Angel of Death. You know what I mean? Like they all, like the Hermit. I don't know which angel he is, but I think he's Angel. I need to find out some more. But anyway, very spiritual energy again here with you in your head, ready to commit. This person has similar values as you when it comes to religion, even possibly. This person's probably married in a committed relationship, but they're stable. We have it here with this came out as well, the Three of Pentacles. So this is someone you can build with. Okay? You could build something very beautiful with this person. Okay? Some of you guys could be meeting the one if you're single, by the way. And it's going to be a very healing relationship and partnership. Alrighty. What happened in the recent past that we need to know about? What do we need to know about? Recent past. Oh, two cards here. One is the Eight of Swords. The other is the Star card. This tells me that you've been having a lot of faith while you're going through a dark night of the soul. Been really in your head, praying and hoping for the best in the situation. But it's just telling me that your mind needed to heal. There was some sort of hope that was dashed. We talked about these unequal give and takes in relationships that keep you in your head. In the recent past, you made a decision to come out of that, and that's why you're now manifesting this new person in your life. So it is a wish fulfillment. You're going in the past, you made a decision to get out of your head and go towards your dreams. Okay. Now, what's the incoming energies Seven of Wands is a little bit of a block. Why are you resisting this? Why is the Seven of Wands coming out? Oh, Death card, Scorpio energy. You're waiting for something to change and shift. There is a major ending coming into your life. Um, okay, well, I just see it to where you're protecting your energy and you've decided not to cut off people, places, and things that are no longer benefiting you, or you know what I mean? Or um Death card, that's your opposite energy of Scorpio. It's also a timing card. Seven of Wands is blocking, standing up for yourself, protecting your energy. Death card is putting an end to a situation so something can be reborn again. It's never a complete ending. It's just the restarting of a cycle, but it is bringing something to an end. So that's what's coming in. Or blocks could be getting removed. I don't know. Let me get some more information. What is this Death card and Seven of Wands? Can you please give me a little more information on what that might look like for Taurus? What's ending? Oh yeah, Michael the Archangel. So the angel of death, and then you've got the angel of temperance, of peace, of patience coming in here. Okay. This is a process. I feel like you're going to be building slowly with this person. Okay, because there are some necessary changes that need to occur. So they're asking you just to be patient. Again, these are timing cards of Scorpio and Sagittarius season, which is the next 2 months. We're in Libra season right now. Scorpio season starts at the end of this month. So by the time of the end of this month into December, so November, December, right? What's the situation? What's the situation here? Ten of Cups. Oh yeah, baby. This is going to make you very happy. There's that gratitude, attitude of gratitude, bliss. My goodness, thank you. Thank you, angels. Yeah, so it's a process. It's not like today. This is for October. So by the time the end of this month comes, be patient, stand up for yourself, have good, healthy boundaries because a big change is coming and you're going to love this big, happy change. It is going to require you to do a little bit of mastering of emotions, time, perhaps balancing act. Something needs to come into balance because I think we're at the very beginning of learning to walk. Like the first time a baby takes its first step or says its first word, it doesn't come running out of the womb. A baby does not come rushing out and speaking and laughing, as soon as it comes out of the womb. No, it needs time to heal. So you are in the process of going through a healing. So that I'm surprised I don't see the Wheel of Fortune, but we're not done with this reading. Alrighty, how are you being seen, Taurus? Six of Swords. Six of Swords is an energy of moving on to calmer waters. That's lovely. Good for you. What is the hope or fear? This could be a challenging card or it could be a good one. It's just like a wild card. Ooh, there it is, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, didn't I say I said it? The wheel is turning. It is turning. It's just you got to give everybody a chance to get in alignment. You know, beautiful energy there. That is destiny. It is a good hope. It is a good thing. If it is a fear, it might be that you are afraid again of the root of being breadcrumbed or not having equal give and take in relationships, or finances could be a concern. Maybe finances need to have a little bit of work done on them before you can actually step into this next phase. Yeah. So, like, say if this requires a move, you're going to need, 30 days to get notice to everybody and packed and get moved if that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? You got to make plans. for the new that wants to come into your life. Healer here, healer. You could also have an Aquarius coming towards you. You see how those are both purple? So that's Aquarius energy, and that's healing card. I'm going to just say that friendship matches the same color as this Hierophant card, which is you, this pretty pink. So pinks and purples might be colors that are very healing to you at this time. Divine Masculine is here. Now, Mars is in Scorpio right now. It was in Libra, I think, last week, and it's not comfortable there because it feels a little debilitated. But it loves Scorpio energy. It's one of Scorpio's rulers. So Mars has just moved into that sign that's going to help support you and push you through to make these necessary changes, but patience is required. What is the potential outcome of this reading? I say potential because we all have free will. Potential outcome of this reading. Oh my goodness. Well, if it has to do with work or whatever you're working on, it is going to come in within faster than you think. Wands are usually weeks, so that would be 8 weeks. And that's the timeline we're talking about, the next 2 months. October, November, right? Didn't we talk about that? And then we have the work card. So some of you guys could be traveling. This could be travel. It also means communication, messages. Lots of messages going back and to and forth about working on something together with this person. Okay? If you don't work, it's just something you're working on. A project, passion project, whatever. A family dynamic, working on something with someone else. Okay? Building something new. Because the next card after this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's just a couple steps away from all your dreams coming true and all the things that you ever really wanted to come to pass. It's coming in fast. So be prepared to work on something new and exciting with a friends group. If you are trying to find your tribe, it's on its way. Alrighty. Any additional messages for Taurus? We'll do a little bit of the lighted pathway for you and close out the reading. This is called the lighted pathway. It is a tarot and oracle mixed deck. What does Taurus need to know? Anything else about this? Your zodiac signs are Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's it. Oh, and Pisces. I did say Cancer earlier, but it's looking more like Pisces now that I'm looking at it deeper. Because you got the Ten of Cups, that's Pisces energy. We got the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. And we have that full moon in Pisces and Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars as well, by the way. So I'm really picking up on Mars placements. If you have any Mars placements, you might want to check out in your birth chart where those are. What else does Taurus need to know for the month of October? Some of you are going to be relocating. We talked about that with the Eight of Wands. Some of you might be moving for work, moving in together, getting married. Some of you guys are going to be doing that. Something here you need to be honest with yourself about. So be honest. Make sure you're being honest with others and yourself in October. Blinded. So that's why we have the block here with the Seven of Wands. Someone's still not seeing clearly. It takes a long time to move out of this hermit energy. When you're used to being hermited in and home all the time, maybe it's really uncomfortable coming out of that shell. I'm seeing a turtle coming out of its shell. And it takes a little bit of time to get those legs moving. But when it gets into the water, it moves very quickly. So that turtle has to slowly and surely be pulled to the ground in the earth by gravity, moving very slowly, trying to get the strength to get into the water. And that the water is where the creativity is, the water is where the emotion is, the water is where the love is. So, you know, someone here is still blinded in a situation. That's why there's a block. Something is coming to an end and it's going to bring balance to your life, and that hasn't quite happened yet, but it's coming. So whatever that is, that ending looks like for you, you know what it is. I healing wounds. So this is all about healing. We have the healer here. We have the healer here. Um, yeah. So forgiveness might be needed in this situation. Forgiving yourself. They want you to focus on your goals in October and heal your wounds. Okay. Anything else in October? We're going to close your reading. Okay, here's the thing I was picking up on earlier. It says they need help and make the first move. Um, I feel like there's been a lot of people around you who've needed help, and that's what is the driving this reading is the equal give and take in relationships. Somebody needs money. Okay. They need your strength, they need your stability. But also you need to be honest with this person and let them see the errors of their ways, because someone here is blinded on how they don't even know they're breadcrumbing you. They're blinded by it. They don't even know. But they're gonna know if they don't know now. There is deep love here for this person. Someone could be missing you, and there could be some secrets coming out. The secret that comes out will resolve a conflict, but also will provide more challenges in the future. And we have children may be involved here, and forgiveness is needed. So, if this is one of those situations where children, grown adult children are still needing a lot of help. They could be going through a financial hardship. They could be reaching out to you. If it's in your power and your ability to, and you feel led to help them, then do that. If you don't, then don't. You know your storyline is very different than than the Taurus next door. You know what I'm saying? So, just a general reading for Taurus placements, lots of analogies, different suggestions of what this might look like, but I certainly wouldn't be able to cover every single person's here just in a nutshell, knowing that something needs to come to an end, and it is coming to an end, but it's going to bring in a very healing friendship in the process. So, that looks lovely for you. Good luck with this in October, and talk to you next time. God bless.